Are you ready to go beyond? Welcome to my show, Go Beyond. I'm your host, Jordana Foster. Each week, I will be showing you how to go beyond your limiting beliefs to take you and your business to the next level. If you're ready to redefine, recommit, reset, and re-engage yourself, this is the time, this is the place, Go Beyond. Hi, good evening. Welcome to Go Beyond. I'm your host, Jordana Foster. I'm glad that you joined me here tonight. As a motivational speaker, trainer, and mindset coach, I help individuals, organizations, and businesses go beyond their limiting beliefs to get out of their own way and take them from where they are right now to where they want to go in their personal lives and also in their businesses and careers. So again, welcome, and I'm so thrilled that you're here joining me here tonight. It's actually a very exciting time for me. Originally, I had booked a very special guest who works with water damage restoration. And as you all know, if any of you are here in South Florida, we unfortunately had a hurricane hit, and he had to head there with his team to help those people out who were affected by the brutal storm. And it's very good that he was able to do that, and he's helping them in their time of need. And I want to send my thoughts and prayers their way. And I didn't get, from a personal standpoint, I didn't get very much time to, fill his spot, if you will. I didn't get much notice. It happened this weekend. And, so many times situations don't always, go our way. I'm sure all of you can, kind of figure out a time when, we have these plans and expectations of how we want things to go, and sometimes they don't. And it's up to us. We have a choice of how we handle things. And I definitely could have filled the spot and had people come in and do that. But truthfully, and I also could have been frustrated and disappointed, but I wasn't. And what I decided that I wanted to utilize this amazing opportunity for me to be able to highlight what I do and how I help others in their pursuit of excellence and growth and just stretching themselves personally and professionally. And so I took it upon myself and said, you know what? I'm going to use this opportunity. And I had a different perspective. And sometimes it just takes just the slightest switch of your perspective of how you're going to handle things. And I tell this to my clients all the time. So this was a teaching and a learning lesson for me as well. And I wanted to share that with you and be, pretty transparent, because these are the things that we all go through, and we have a decision to make as how we handle things. Situations will come up, and we have no control over what happens. We can only control how we handle it, what our reaction is, how we respond to it. And so I'm really thrilled to use this opportunity to be able to tell you more about me and my coaching and my motivational speaking and all the different things that I offer to my clients, individuals, businesses, organizations, so that you can get a closer glimpse at what I do and see if it might be helpful to you and anyone you might know who's looking to take themselves and their businesses to the next level. Sometimes we see signs. They're all around us. Messages, signs, whatever you might want to call them. But we don't really notice them. Or we're so busy living life so quickly and at such a rapid pace that we don't stop to take notice of the signs or do anything with those signs. And so I'm telling you that with what I'm doing now, I'm thrilled to be able to have this platform, to be able to reach so many people on a much bigger scale than I was before. And not only am I helping promote other people's businesses and help them get their message and their services and products out there, but I'm thrilled to utilize this as a platform to let you know what I do, how I can help, and what perspectives I can shed light on for you to help you take you from where you are right now to where you want to be. Because so many of us have really big goals and dreams, but sometimes they seem a little overwhelming, don't they? They seem like unattainable sometimes. And so I'm here to cut them into bite-sized pieces and to make them easier to attain and to get you out of your own way, because your mindset is key. And that is one of the things that I specialize in, is working on my clients and helping them with their mindsets, with their limiting beliefs, with what's holding them back, and acknowledging what their strengths are, and also, what their weaknesses are, and working on those. So I'm going to basically interview myself so that you can get, again, a little glimpse into the services that I offer and provide to my individual coaching clients, as well as to the businesses that I help. And that way you can, see how I can help you get on your way and thrive the way that you were supposed to be. So why did I become a motivational speaker, trainer, and coach? Hey there, Brannon. So why did I become a motivational speaker, trainer, and mindset coach? Well, just a little bit about me. I have an advertising background, and I was a copy director for many years and loved what I did. And I have always, and I mean always, I've always had a gift for communicating with others and basically connecting on a deeper level. And a lot of people have a hard time communicating. They don't know what to say and they feel uncomfortable. And thank you so much saying that I have a great message and a positive attitude. I appreciate that, Stacy. I want everybody to know about their positive attitudes. I want you to know that they're powerful, and you don't know what a gift it is when you're not using it, when you're not utilizing it. And if it's just a short, small little shift in your thinking, can take you leaps and bounds to where you want to be with your goals and dreams. And I help my clients do that. And I've had amazing results with them, and I'm really thrilled. And that's what's helped propel me to help more people and take this on a bigger scale and reach more and more people, because I really think that we need this. We need the positivity. We need people to acknowledge, our worth. And we need us to acknowledge our own worth. And, to open your eyes to all the possibilities and to realize your full potential. We're not here just to work and pay bills. We're here to grow, and we're here to thrive, and we're here to be our best selves, and we're here to love and enjoy, and you don't want to be where you were last year this year. You want to keep evolving and growing. So again, I always had this gift for helping people. And the funny thing is that wherever I go, whether it's, to the market at Publix or at the gym or, on vacation with my family, people just come up to me. And it's my family jokes about it, because they naturally feel comfortable, which I am very proud of. I love that people feel comfortable enough to just walk up to me and, they talk to me about their lives and their careers and their family and things that might be, not going well. And they confide in me, which there's a trust factor that's very fulfilling to know that, whether it's friends or business, business associates or anybody that I meet, strangers, they just sense my, authenticity, which I consider to be a huge compliment. And they confide in me and ask advice. And I've always felt like I was supposed to help people, make them feel better about themselves, to lift them up and empower them and point them in the right direction to live their best life. And so that's why, I'm doing this. That's why I have this platform. That's why I'm not playing small anymore. There's a lot of people whose lives need to be touched, and I'm really excited yes, I'm going to be talking about the empty nester thing. Thank you. So for so long, most of us, I was dipping my toes in the water, and I realized that it wasn't serving me or anyone else by playing small. Have you guys ever felt that way? That, you get to a point where what you're doing is, I was very happy and fulfilled, but from a professional standpoint, I knew that I was helping people, but not on the scale that I wanted to. I really want to globalize this. I want to reach so many people and let them know that they are enough and to go after their dreams and not let anyone or anything hold them back. And so when I realized that it wasn't serving me, that's when, I realized that I needed to help people crush their limiting beliefs. And it had to start with me. And so I started this amazing show. And I've also, I hope you guys believe in the law of attraction. If you don't, I think that you should and kind of check it out, because what you think about, you bring about. And the interesting thing is that energy is magnetic. Energy attracts energy. If you're in a great mood and you're, walking around and you're positive, guess what you're going to attract? You're going to attract other people who are on a similar wavelength. They are feeling good and they're excited about whatever it is that's going on in their life, or they're grateful. And just like the same thing on the opposite side of the spectrum, if you have a lower energy, and again, we all have bad days. So I'm not saying you shouldn't have a bad day, but you can only give yourself a little bit of time, and then you need to snap yourself out of that, because your energy will attract what you're feeling, right? So if that's ever happened to you, I would love for you to, write a message in, because I love that this is live, and I want you to realize that when you change your thoughts, you can change what you're attracting. You can change and attract better opportunities and people and situations. And, basically what's happened with me with this show, this is stepping outside my comfort zone in a huge way, being live on the show. I was doing Facebook Lives, but I also had my coaching, on a small scale. And then I thought, what, I need to step things up. And now I have a show. I've been on 2 other radio shows. I've been on podcasts. I was just asked to participate in a book about what I manifested. And I'm also in the process again of writing my own book. I have 2 going on simultaneously because I have a really big message to share. And I want you guys to know that you can do anything that you want to do if you just believe in yourself and you don't let your limiting mindset stop you from going for the next thing, for doing what you want to do. And I really think that energy is powerful. So I was telling you about the signs and everything like that. And I do think that because of the fast-paced life that we're living and technology and everything's going so quickly, we need to just take a breath. I had a yoga instructor in here the other day. It's just about breathing. And I need to breathe now too. You need to take a breath and take it all in and look around you and kind of take stock of your life. Take inventory and acknowledge, number 1, all the things that are going right. And then the things that and be grateful for them. And then I want you to look at the things that you want to improve and then take some steps to do that. So the other thing that recently happened in my life that some of you that know me already know this is, I have 2 teenage boys that are absolutely awesome and the loves of my life. The oldest is a junior in college, and the youngest one just started freshman year. I'm so very proud of them. And as you can tell, that makes me an empty nester. Those are our only 2 kids, and I'm not really thrilled about that. I love having them around, and I miss my boys like crazy, but I realize that it's their time to grow, and that's a big deal for my husband and I. There are so many mothers and fathers that are out there that are in the same boat, who have their lives, they've filled their lives, built their lives raising their kids, and had all their roles and responsibilities built around school and sporting events and everything, carpools and PTA and soccer and baseball and volleyball, you name it, whatever that may have looked like to you. And the change is hard. It's changed the family dynamic. And I want to tell you, I'm also, like I said, I'm writing about this too, because It's very important, and this is the good part. It's very important to let our kids go to grow. They have to go to grow. They have to go to learn and soar in this next endeavor of theirs in college. Let's not forget that we raised them and nurtured them and loved them so that they can be ready for it and to thrive. And you know what? They're going to do great. And it's also a great opportunity for us as the parents to realize that it's also our time to grow and to learn and to soar. There are so many times, and let me know if you've encountered this, because I'm sure that you have, and I talk about this with my clients all the time. Thank you for the comments about empty nesting, Stace. There are many times when we come to a crossroads in our life, right? Where maybe, things have changed, your direction in your career, or, married, divorced, single, kids going off to school, and you realize that something may be tugging at you, something that you haven't done yet, something that you want to do, something that you want to explore. And I'm here to tell you to stop putting it off. Stop putting it off. Now is the time to say, why not? Stop the what ifs. Explore something that's a passion of yours and think about it that there's nothing to lose and you have everything to gain. So many times, as for myself as well and my clients, so I have to explain that to you. So many times we overthink things, we overanalyze them, and we don't give something that could be an amazing experience the opportunity to discover it, to discover something about ourselves, because we're so afraid to try. So I help people, my clients, I help them to redefine and refocus and reinvent and recommit to themselves and what their dreams and goals are for themselves, to find their strengths, their passion, and their purpose. When was the last time you thought about your passion? What your passion is? What's your purpose? If money were no object and failure wasn't an object, what would you be doing? What would you be incorporating into your life to live a more fulfilling and successful life? I also help businesses and teams, teams within a business organization and entrepreneurs with their communication skills, with their relationship building. These are key components for success, you guys. And so many people are lacking in these areas. They just don't understand about the importance of having a good conversation, asking your clients what they want, not you telling them what they want, listening. And of course, the relationship and the communication is key. And that's one of my strong suits that I would love to work with you and your team to get you guys on the same page, to achieve your goals, to make sure that you have a common goal. What do I recommend to somebody who's finishing the story? Oh, I'll get to that. Thank you. So I want to talk to you. What do I do? What do I do when I find people who have challenges in certain areas? What are the areas that they have the biggest struggle with? Well, that's an easy one, I think. And I think a lot of you can identify with this. I can as well. And it's fear. Fear. It's a small word, but it's huge in impact. And fear, I love this description of fear. Fear is false evidence appearing real. It's not real. It's what's in our heads. It's what we tell ourselves when we're afraid to try. And the two main things that people are afraid of, it's fear of failure and fear of what others think. And I'm going to talk to you real quick about that, because when you have a limiting mindset, you're doubting yourself, you're doubting your abilities, you're doubting your capabilities and what you're capable of doing and accomplishing. And the fear of failure, we don't fail. We learn. We grow. And after you do something, and if it doesn't work out, which it's not always going to, and that's okay, because you're going to learn and you're going to adjust and you're going to course correct, and then you'll get better the next time. So don't look at it as a fear of failure, because you only can grow and stretch and thrive if you put yourself out down on that skinny branch and you try and you do it and you go for it and you believe that you can do it. The other thing is fear of what others think. And truthfully, what other people think of you is none of your business. And sometimes we give them too much credit for what they're thinking about us or how often they're thinking about us. So I want you to kick that, to the side and not worry about what other people think of you. Just worry about what you think of you. The other thing that I want to tell you is that we need to fill ourselves up. And one way that I always recommend to my clients to do that is by reading. And the reason that I think that we need to fill ourselves up on a daily basis, and I recommend 20 minutes a day, self-development and empowerment, something that's really going to fill you up like you fill your tank of gas in your car to keep it going, right? Well, you need to fill yourself up so that you can keep going, so that whatever happens in the course of the day, you're kind of protected. You're feeling on a higher level and a higher vibration. Okay? So fill yourself up. Reading, I love it. Audibles are wonderful. Listen to them in the car when you're stuck in traffic. It's a very important piece of what you need to do to take you. Fear of what others think, your downfall. Yes, Maria, we do think of that too much, and we give people too much space in our heads, okay? And I have a lot of friends who are realtors, and I want to tell you that the space in your head, your mindset, is the most valuable real estate that you can own. And don't let anyone else rent that space for you, and don't let your limiting mindset fill that space up. You need to have all the great thoughts of what you can achieve, and don't let anything stop you from getting what you want and being who you want to be and doing what you want to do and just achieving it all, because we're only here once, as far as we know. And you want to live your life to the fullest. You want to make the biggest impact. You want to be happy and fulfilled and love and enjoy and grow. And the only way to do that is to try new things. And you have to go after what you want. If you don't go after what you want, you'll never have it. And if you don't ask, the answer's always going to be no. And if you don't step forward, you'll always be in the same place that you are. So I want to also tell you that I'm very excited to offer a special coaching gift for any of you who are on here today or watch the replay. It's a mastermind. It's a 4-week mastermind where I help you with your limiting beliefs and give you really great strategies and tools to help you overcome those limiting mindsets and the fear and all of those things. And it's a really exciting program. And I'm offering it to you complimentary. So if you're interested, here's what you need to do. You need to like my Ready, Set, Go Beyond Facebook page. You need to like it. You need to share it. And then on this recording or the live post here for this show, you need to put the comment mastermind and anything else you want to say. And I will add you to the private Facebook group. Again, I will give you the dates for that. It's a 30 minutes once a week for 4 weeks. And it's going to be an amazing tool for you to go ahead and push yourself and allow yourself to be who you want to be, do what you want to do, and have what you want to have. And just, really make this last quarter phenomenal, everything that you want it to be. So again, I really love my quotes, and I'm going to give you one of my quotes right now. And it says, it's not about being perfect, which we all want to be. And perfect doesn't exist, does it? It's about effort. And when you bring that effort every single day, that's where the transformation happens. That's how change occurs. And that's how I help my clients transform and change and improve and feel better about themselves. That's what I'm all about. That's what Ready, Set, Go Beyond is about with my website and my Facebook page and the mastermind group. That's what we're all here to do. We're here to not just survive. We are here to thrive, live our lives to the fullest. And I want you to let that doubt take you. Don't let that doubt take you out. I want you to be who you want to be. And I want to thank you so much for joining me here tonight on Go Beyond. Again, I'm Jordana Foster, and you can reach me at readysetgobeyond@gmail.com or my Facebook page at Ready, Set, Go Beyond. Thank you so much, and go for it, guys. Have a good night.